Did I really just witness the death of Komatsu? Like... Oh my fucking god. Like, holy shit. Teppei just comes out of nowhere, puts his hand on Komatsu's fucking shoulder, and fucking, oh my god, he grabs his heart and crushes it. Oh my fucking god. I don't even know how to react to this. Like, that shit, that just came out of left field. Like, I did not see that coming. I mean, the chapter, for the most part, chapter 292, was, for the most part, tame. It was a tame chapter until the final moments. And it just came out of nowhere. Teppei just came out of nowhere and fucking impaled Komatsu. And you just see his heart come out. And I'm like... I stood blank at the panel for about 15 seconds, because I could not believe what I just witnessed. Like, I just saw Komatsu's fucking heart impaled, like his entire back was impaled, and you saw his heart get crushed. And so far from what I am aware of, is that Komatsu doesn't have any gourmet cells, so he can't technically regenerate. And I don't think they have any cure water around to heal Komatsu. And anyways, cure water technically works on, you know, gourmet cells, so... What the fuck? Like... I don't know how to take this, because I don't know if Komatsu really is dead. Is this why I had so many of you actually recommend Toriko? Because a major character death. Like, this straight up, this death, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I've seen some crazy things in Toriko. I mean, I've seen Toriko get half his face knocked off by the freaking one of the 8 kings. I mean, you see his entire fucking face is gone, and it heals. But I mean, he has gourmet cells, so he can technically heal. But Komatsu, as I am aware of, technically doesn't. If Komatsu really does die, I am just going to be shocked as fuck. Like, oh my god. I have doubt in my mind. This is a shonen. It's a fucking shonen. I highly doubt the main character, Komatsu, or even Toriko himself, will die. Toriko definitely won't die. He's the title fucking character. But Komatsu, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Okay. Past that, I just want to talk about something real quick. So, since I am here, and this is probably going to be my only thoughts video probably until I catch up, I just want to talk about a couple little things. So, I want to be honest here, this is not going to be a review. This is just going to be my thoughts, how I feel about Toriko, stuff like that, and different things I've noticed through the course of this journey. So, as you all know, I've been reading this series for about a month now, a month and a half or so, and I did watch the anime a long time ago, around episode... I think 98. I got up to the point where the ozone herb was in the anime. That's pretty much where I stopped actually watching Toriko, the anime. And for the most part, I went back, read everything, and I caught up to this chapter. Toriko, it's a highly misunderstood series. Now I see why this series is misunderstood. I mean, it really deserves some popularity. Like, these last 30 to 40 chapters I have read, or even 60 at that, actually no, I'll take that back. The entirety of these last 92 chapters, up until the point of chapter 200, has been unbelievably fucking hype. Like, oh my fucking god. The Cooking Fest. The 4 Beast Kings, or whatever, the 4 Kings. And then the 8 Beast Kings, like in the fucking different parts of the continents all over the gourmet world. I'm like, whoa. Fuck. Just like this series, I'm getting some massive Hunter x Hunter vibes. Like, straight up Hunter x Hunter vibes. And when I get Hunter x Hunter vibes, my inner fanboy starts bursting out. Like, holy shit. Like, let me explain why I have these Hunter x Hunter vibes. I don't know if anyone's probably realized it, but most likely you all did, for you all to recommend me this series. But I think I now understand why so many really like this series, because the world building of Toriko is something to behold. Like, the Gourmet world is ridiculous. The size and scale of it, and the scale of whatever other final land after you collect all of, the special full course ingredients. The world building of Toriko is just fucking crazy. I can't even grasp the entirety of this world. That's just how massive it is. It reminds me of the Dark Continent. Now, I know technically the Gourmet world has been around a lot longer than the Dark Continent. I know for a fact. But I'm just going to say this right now. I get straight up Hunter x Hunter vibes when I see some of these narrations through the course of this journey I've read Toriko. Like, the inner narrations of the characters, like the inner monologues and the narrations of, like, a narrator. Holy shit, that is just fucking Togashi straight up. And I'm like, oh, like, I could not believe some of the stuff I was actually looking at. Like, the inner fucking monologues of Toriko, or not even Toriko, it's technically not Toriko thinking it. It was like the inner monologues of, like, the narrator speaking about Hercules, the Horse King. And I'm like, whoa, fuck, like, dude. When I see that shit, I'm like, Hunter, man, he been resurrected in fucking Toriko. Like, oh my god. Okay, so, I'm just gonna be honest, okay? I like Toriko a lot. Now, I'm in love with Toriko now with these past 92 chapters. Like, oh my god, and in this chapter alone, like, but I want to be honest here, okay? The first half, like, for instance, the first act. Now, technically, we are on Act 2 of Toriko. That's pretty much where we're at right now. For instance, Act 2 takes place in the Gourmet world. That's what's going on now. And, for the most part, I will be honest here. You all deserve my honesty. But, I'm enjoying Act 2 a lot more than Act 1. Act 1 is good, okay? But Act 1 felt more like, after looking back at it, it feels more like a prologue to things to come, like setup for the main full course. So, pretty much, the first half of Toriko, I want to be honest with you, it's good. It gets you prepped up and ready for what we should expect now. But at first, when I was actually reading the Act 1 until the Cooking Fest, or the 4 Beasts to be exact, I didn't really understand why there's so much hype behind this series. I want to be honest, I didn't. I did not understand. And when I got to the 4 Beasts and saw the scale and the massive world building, I was like, dude, like, my god. And so, I personally believe Toriko, it could possibly be misunderstood because of the first half, or the first act. It's good. It's good quality. I love the Toriko's first half, don't get me wrong. But at first glance, I didn't realize why it was so hyped until I got to these last 92 chapters. And now I'm like, fuck, why did I doubt this series? Like, straight up. I fully recommend this. And if you have never started this series and you're still watching, if you love Hunter x Hunter, you're gonna love this series. You're gonna straight up love this. Like, oh my god. I've had Hunter x Hunter fangasms when I saw these past 92 chapters. It's just like, it's my shit. Now I understand. Now I understand. So, that's my thoughts. That's my quick thoughts. It's been an incredible journey of Toriko. I mean, oh, man. I gotta buy the volumes. I really gotta straight up buy the volumes of Toriko. Like, this is a good-ass shonen. Straight up good-ass shonen. Tell me your thoughts in the comments below. I caught up because of all of you constantly recommending me this series. I should be caught up very, very, very soon. We'll have to see exactly what happens to Komatsu. I mean, I don't think he is down, to be honest, but we'll have to see. We will have to see. So tell me your thoughts. I love you all so much. You have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.